The elephant in the room, the biggest elephant, what may or may not be one of the worst decisions Samsung could have made. A lot of people voiced their opinions about this. What is up, YouTube? My name is CJ. This is CJ Unplugged, and today we're gonna be discussing this here Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra and what possibly may have been the worst decision on Samsung's behalf when it came to the S21, S21 Plus, and S21 Ultra. But before we get into that, let's get into the video, baby. Okay, so earlier today, I shot myself unboxing my S21 Ultra and all the accessories. The downside is my audio was terrible. I don't know how a setting got moved, but anyway, most of that footage is not salvageable, so I'm gonna show you guys. Matter of fact, you know what I gotta share, because I was able to salvage this, and that's the peel of the beautiful plastic off of the back of this Phantom Black S21 Ultra. Oh. All right, so one of the dope things about pre-ordering a Galaxy device, especially if you do the reserve, which is super early, and then you do the pre-order. Reserve is nothing but giving you an email and kind of telling them what device you want to get or purchase on that day. So for the reserve, you'll get like an extra 50 bucks or so forth. That's how it was with the S21 Ultra. And then if you do the pre-order, you get $150 accessory credit, which is how I got all of these beautiful accessories right here. It may not look like much because they're not in the box, but when I had the box and I was opening up and pulling out everything, it was a nice size box. You got to see, you know, the plentyfold of everything. Matter of fact, one of the big things is right here. This right here is a UV sanitizer / wireless charger. So while your phone is in here wirelessly charging, it's also being sanitized. This is extremely important in today's time, so I took advantage of grabbing this for the free 99. Another thing I grabbed is Samsung's latest buds. Now, we all know with this brand new super small, super slim box from Samsung and, you know, Apple and like thereof, there is no charging brick or headphones in this year's Galaxy S device. The dope thing is with accessory credit, I was able to get a charging brick and then these Galaxy Buds Pro. This is the latest brand new iteration of Samsung's wireless active noise cancellation top of the line earbuds that they offer right now. So I was able to grab all of this for the free boy. They also threw in a Samsung Galaxy tag. This is something new that you can put on keys or things that you might possibly lose or have the ability to lose. And that way you're able to track them and locate them via GPS, wireless connectivity, and so forth. This is really dope. I got to test this out. I was hoping for it to be a little bit smaller, but hey, fair enough. And then last but not least, I added on this genuine leather. Wait for it. Whew. Now, I like these cases because typically with my smartphones, as of lately, I've been rocking them naked. How dare I say that? But yes, I like using my smartphones caseless. So if I do grab a case, I want it to be minimal, protective, nice, sleek. You know what I mean? A little bourgeois. So if I ever get tired of the Phantom Black, which I couldn't understand how I could ever, you guys have to take a look at this Phantom Black. This Phantom Black is absolutely phenomenal in person. It's a really nice matte black finish, but it's smooth as butter. You know how some matte glass things kind of have, like, you can feel that texture? This thing is smoother than any of the other matte glass backs that I've used on the smartphone, and it spills over into the camera housing and so forth. But I got a case, so if I want to, you know, switch it up, get like that genuine leather type feel and a little protection, you know, a little bit of that Flossy Carter, Slam Boy certified, protect the front, beautiful display every now and then. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of cases. You know, when you got a protruding camera hump and so forth, like this gives you just that added security and peace of mind. All right, so let's get this off of my phone, because like as I said, I like my smartphones walking around naked. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, I don't encourage that. Disclaimer, this is what CJ does. This is not what you have to do. So I've already done the initial like boring setup, which is just basic. I don't have all of my apps or anything. I mean, I have Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, the typical Microsoft. Like literally, if I showed you my application drawer, it's that small. So this thing is brand new. Now, the beauty of a Galaxy device, as we all know, is that display, man. This display never gets old that Samsung puts on their devices. Gotta keep the microfiber so that I don't scratch up that beautiful display. But look at this thing, vibrant, colorful, as beautiful as ever. Watching content on a Samsung Galaxy S21 Note or whatever you choose is just always a joy and a pleasure. You know what I mean? Let me pull up my Instagram feed real quick so I can take a look at that. And just look how smooth and butter it is. And look at that scrolling. That's right, baby. We got 120 hertz at the quad HD resolution. As I've always said in the past, when I grab a Samsung device, the first thing I do is I switch that screen from HD to full H quad, or whole quad HD, whatever, quad HD basically, so that I can have the high resolution experience and display that I paid for. Technically, you're paying for this big, beautiful display. Why not use it to its full capacity? It does come at a cost of battery. So those of you guys, you've been warned. But look at that beautiful flowing. Look at how nice and how beautiful the timeline of Instagram looks when I use it with this here Samsung Galaxy device, you guys. Gotta love it. Let's go to Twitter real quick. Open that up because the experience is still the same when you go to Twitter. Look at that, nice, smooth, 120 hertz scrolling, as well as just those beautiful, vibrant, visuals that the Samsung display will always give you. Gotta love it, gotta love it, got to love it. Now you already know I got mine on dark mode. Dark mode is good for your eyes, you know what I mean? I don't need all that bright stuff, as well as it's good for battery. The less pixels in use, the less battery used, as well as the longevity of your display. I'm just saying, that's why you wanna roll with the black on the back. Black on black. I got the black on the front, I got the phantom black on the back, black on black on black. This is lit. Now the next thing I want to do is an initial camera test. Now I did do my first couple shots and videos, my first ever videos recorded while I was recording earlier when I had terrible audio. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do it live again, baby. Let's kick it off. Let's open up the camera app. Now we're gonna hit our first selfie video right here, live on the video. And also the great thing is we now have the option to choose either a natural photo or a bright one. I don't want the bright over processed crazy exposure one. I want natural. It's a no-brainer. I don't even understand why. I guess some people just like the bright look or whatever. So this right here will be the second video we're shooting on the S21 Ultra due to audio issues on the past video. But gotta do it for my people here so that you guys can see it. And we got good lighting situation right here. This is looking pretty good. Now let me flip that over to the rear. Let's turn this around. Let's hope that we get it all in the shot. Now, I think I'm recording right now. Am I recording? I am recording. Boom, now this is the rear camera video, our second time shooting it. This is on the regular wide, typical camera. So this is using the, you guys gotta understand, so you guys think this YouTube stuff is easy. Did we just get it on one take? No, I ain't one take Drake all the time, sometimes though. So this right here is the second video being shot with the regular wide camera. Let's switch to the ultra wide. I'm not sure what it's talking about. I said something about the mic or whatever. Maybe I might have covered it or something, but this is the ultra wide, just shooting right here. Now this is my first time using the ultra wide, so we're gonna look at this together. Now I will say this, I saw earlier, I was looking at the first video I took. Let's get a selfie right here live so you guys can see. We're gonna get this popping. Turn on motion photo to record it. No, I don't want motion photo. I just want a nice photo. That's all, Samsung. Just make sure that my front-facing camera looks immaculate. Now, I'm always giving Samsung gripe for their front-facing camera because that's the camera that I need the most improvement on. When we went to the rear camera, which on the S20 Ultra, I told people not to buy that, to get the S21 Plus to avoid the camera issues they had on that Ultra device. Now they were able to fix the camera when it came to the Note 20 Ultra, which I had, we got a Note 20 Ultra in our pocket, player. So they were able to fix this camera with the laser. And then obviously that carried on into the S21 Ultra. But before, when we had just the S20 Ultra, that was just, we won't bring it up. Let's take a rear camera picture with this new and improved laser and autofocusing. I've been extremely impressed with the camera quality that I get out of my Note 20 Ultra on the rear camera. And let's take a look right here. Hold on, matter of fact, let me let you guys see with me right on my first initial shot. Come on, focus, camera, focus. Boom, so you guys get to see. You guys seeing before I even get to see, because I gotta look through the viewfinder right here to see this. So these are all of the shots from today that I've taken on the S21 Ultra, and they've all been pretty good. There was one where I felt like the face smoothing was a little much for me. So let's check it out, let's see. Let me look at it. Now this photo looks pretty good. Let's go this way. That photo's blurry. I was probably shaking while holding it. It's not easy to take a picture of yourself with the rear camera when you're holding the camera. You know how it go, y'all. Actually, these photos are really nice. They came out really good, and I'm actually satisfied with them. That's the blurry joint, you know what I mean? Skip that, boom. So let's check out the video. Let's look at the video that I took. I wanna see.
Right here will be the second video we're shooting on the S21 Ultra due to audio issues on the past video, but gotta do it for my people.
Right, always, ain't that right? See, they gotta do it for the people. Y'all don't understand, I do this and I do it for the people. Right off the bat, the S21 Ultra, how I feel about it. So I picked this thing up and you can feel the weight to it, but that's good though because a lot of you guys out there think weight equal premium feel. So you get that premium build quality feel right here. And it's not just the weight that screams premium build quality, it's like legit. Like this rear backing, this new glass, so this thing feels great in the hand, nice weight. Nice size. You know, this is the Ultra, man. This is the big creme de la creme. This is the flagship S21 device. Now, I will say this, I am in love, or I appreciate, shall I say, the brand new camera bump because we went from this, wait, hold up. We went from this humps and the bumps to this one. Now, what makes this one a lot better is just it integrates a lot more. As opposed to this one just feeling like an obtrusion and just a huge rectangular box, we have this one right here, which actually feels like they took time in the design element to make it feel a part of the device and not just like something that was slapped on. So I really do appreciate the brand new camera module that the S21 design has. When I first saw the leaked photos way back, because you know how everything in the tech space just leaks. Like nobody can keep a secret in the tech space. This is just how it goes. At least this year, the Phantom Black made up for the lack of colors, but I still think there should be more colors, like vibrant colors, similar to the ones that we get on the S21 and S21 Plus in the Ultra variant. Like just like give me a little more swag, a little more color. You know, I want that red one, pretty much. That's what I'm saying, Samsung. And I don't want it later like you did on the Note 20 Ultra, which was highly unfortunate because I already had my phone. You guys know I buy them on day one, right? Now, something new that has happened on this S21 Ultra is S Pen support. They have an S Pen and an S Pen Pro. They also have a case that allows you to tuck an S Pen with your S21 Ultra. Now this is scary for Note users because Samsung is now going to be integrating the S Pen into more other devices. Possibly on the foldable devices, we might see an S Pen next. We are currently seeing it on the S21 Ultra, and it just alludes to the fact that where's the room for my Note? The S Pen is the one thing that distinguished the Galaxy Note from any other device on the Samsung lineup. But if they start putting S Pen and S Pen support on other devices, then that kind of makes the Note like what separates the Note from the rest. This timeline of us seeing what possibly might be the end of the Galaxy Note, unfortunately. So for those of those people who used to buy Galaxy Notes, not for the S Pen, but basically for the feature sets that used to not be available in the S series, now we have S series Ultra devices that are giving us the same sauce as the Note. And if you didn't use the S Pen in the Note, but you only got the Note for the features, well now you have the S Series Ultra, which gives you all of the features and kits and caboodles of the Note without the S Pen. And now the option to get an S Pen if you really want it. That's why there's a lot of hints to possibly the Note. I don't know, we'll see. It hurts my heart. I promise I won't cry. Let's move on. The elephant in the room, the biggest elephant, what may or may not be one of the worst decisions Samsung could have made. A lot of people voiced their opinions about this, and that's the lack of the micro SD card on this S21 Ultra, the S21 Plus, and the S21. The micro SD slot is one of those features that just distinguish Samsung devices from iOS iPhone devices. Let's just be frank. The fact that I could buy the smallest offering in internal memory and just expand with a cheaper option of micro SD card slots, that was just the whole kit and caboodle, man. I can get the lowest one, save some money, upgrade my memory cost effectively, and just have a bang out device. Having all of my photos go directly to my micro SD card and not crowd up my internal memory was everything, because the second you start filling up this internal memory on a device, if you get this device full and you try to do your everyday, tasks, things are gonna slow down, and that's unfortunate. Now, I will say this, Samsung does have some of the most industry-leading internal memory. It's extremely fast, and they improve upon it time after time again. So in that right, Samsung is booming. But what about our expandable memory slot? Now, I have a theory as to why I think this may have gone away. We saw last year some of the most competitive pricing in competitors such as, the Apple iPhone. Prices didn't go up, the prices didn't increase. Yet with Samsung last year, prices increased. The S20 Ultra was a ridiculous price point, and same with the Note 20 Ultra. This was extremely overpriced in many ways than another. When you look at the market and what was being given, Apple didn't raise prices, but Samsung did. So Samsung needed to Samsung needed to shave a little couple bucks out of this joint to get the price point down. And I don't know if that was done with removing micro SD support. I don't know what the reason was, but we did get a better price point in the S21 Ultra, starting off at $1,200, which we're gonna have to wait and see, and we're gonna see if that's even really the price cut that we needed, or should it have been cheaper? I don't know. It's a lot of competitive pricing going on in the smartphone market right now, and that's just that. Comment down below, how do you really feel about the micro SD card slot not being on a Samsung device? I seen some comments earlier when I did my live stream during the live Unpacked event. A lot of you guys voiced your opinions then. Like me personally, I really appreciated having micro SD card expansion abilities. And not having that is gonna make me have to be mindful about how I use my memory now. In the past, I could just do what I needed to do because I had unlimited, cost-efficient memory, and now that is no longer. So I think right there on that note, I want you guys to just take how you feel, take in your thoughts. I'm gonna come up with a 24-hour update, and I'm gonna let you guys know. Like I said, I'm about to use this thing religiously, but comment in the comment section down below, smash that like button, make sure this video hits 10,000 likes, baby. My name is CJ, this is CJ Unplugged. I'm working hard, man. I had to shoot this video twice. We ain't gonna talk about that. That's the life of a creator. This is the life I signed up for, and I do it for the people. I do it for you, baby. Let's go. Peace.